cut out one. That one's actually out to a -8, so that's a different one again. But okay, so first of all, as far as this being available or not, first of all, can we, for this prescription, can we actually, well, first of all, can we use it for this prescription? +3, -050, axis 180. Is that available? It says from +3.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. It's out. It's available up to a 2 sil.
Yep.
Is that
No.
okay?
Yep.
Yep. Hello, George. Hello, Batman. How are you? And we're off. And it's at axis 180 is not really relevant.
What are the same as that coming to it?
So what it's basically saying, it's available in a 65mm diameter blank in minus powers, and it's available in the plus powers. It's available out to in a 70mm blank.
Yeah.
So how wide is that lens? Which then becomes critical because, say this is the shape of their frame on one side, nose pads in here, other part of the frame out there. What's it saying? If their pupil centre was there, basically what you do is then say, if you basically drew 60 or 70 is probably easy, 35mm all the way around the edge, so you've got a diameter, does it cut out? It's fine. Alright, no problems, it cuts out. However, if the frame was like this, can you use that particular lens? You can't, because here's where the edge of the lens finishes, it doesn't cut out. And we'll go in and you'll actually have to learn how to do this carefully, but obviously for a small frame it's not going to be a problem. For a bigger frame, more likely, or if their nose, they've got a really narrow PD and a wide head, so they've got eyes that are very close together, so that the centre of the lens needs to be over here, but they've got a wide head, so they need a wide frame to fit it. This is where you end up with these very long diagonals, which basically means the centre of the lens is drawn from there and fine, it's not cut out. We'll go through that more carefully. So let's not deal with that too much right at the moment, because that will confuse you a little bit. But so there's these parameters. Before we can actually make up this lens and this parameter, we need to know that, does it fit into that power? Yeah, okay, +3 to -3. Yep, it's in a plus. Is it below a 2 sil? Yes, it is. And it's a smallish child frame, and we're going to assume it's going to cut out quite easily. Great, no worries. Tick. Job's done. Okay, we'll solve it. We talked about the features. Alright, knows what they're getting.
Daddy.
You know it's going to give a reasonably good result.
Daddy.
Yes, George.
There's a bunch of Christmas stuff with Mum
Excellent.
for work. And there's a ginormous bow.
How nice.
Wow, ginormous.
Christmas again, that's good. Okay, so let's have a look at this second one. Right, so maybe let's have a look. Maybe we'll say this is their right eye, say, and now this is their left eye. Sometimes you see that with kids. They've got one eye that's really not seeing very well at all. They've done it right, and then all of a sudden they get to the screening at kindy and it's like, actually one eye's not really seeing much at all. And this is their prescription in the other eye. So we worked out the first lens, I'm going, yep, tick, it's good. Can we use this single vision stock finish lens hard coat? Can we use that for this second eye? Let's go through our criteria. Is it between +3 and -3 on the sphere power?
Yes, it is.
Is it no more than 2 diopters in astigmatism on the seal power?
No, it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh,
No, it's more.
5.525.
Yeah, it's more. You can't.
No, it can't. So it's over 2 sil.
Yeah, it's over 2 sil.
So it's over 2 sil, so what are we going to have to do?
Would you make the sil higher or lower?
We could fudge their prescription, I suppose, but that's not exactly the right thing to do. But so this is their prescription, this is what we want to prescribe.
Dad, people
Can
are
we-
here to get their eye tested.
Oh, thanks, George, that's good.
Secretary?
So yes, it's fine in the sphere power, but in the sil power it's
It's not.
out of range.
Yeah.
If you check your little handover guide when you have the dispenser checklist, you look at the last line there, it actually tells you, just in case you'd forgotten,
Grind if
Grind
greater than
is
2
in 2
sil,
sil.
or if prism.
so it's over 5 sil. Not like, it's not over 2, it's over 3, it's over 4, it's over 5. It's a grind.
Yeah.
So at that point in time, you've got to slip a page and we're going to grind that one. Which does make it a bit trickier, doesn't it? So we know it's going to be a bit more costly for that means. But there's no other option because it had to be grind.
Vast difference.
So that's where lens selection comes into play. So you can see, okay, they're a child, they're going to need, the optometrist told you with that sort of prescription, they're going to have to wear them all the time. So they'll need to be durable and they'll need to be tough, and we want them to be safe because they're probably likely to leave them on and play rough houses with their brothers or sisters and things will happen. So we want it to be tough. But at that prescription, we can't use a stock lens, we're going to have to use a grind.
Yeah.
Okay. And in this particular situation, it's not one where we can go, oh, we were out of trouble, we were in trouble with this bit. So, for instance, this one here, we'll change that first example. We'll make that first example +5. So say that eye was +5. There's all the rest of it. We're going to look at that and go, okay, what do we need to use? Yeah, we thought about a 153, but does any of them cut out in a +5? So have a look at what's available. Just describe.
No, you're right.
Plus 9.5. Plus 12. Quite high, aren't they?
So in grind, you can go quite high, no trouble there. But if you flick back to the spheres,
Go back to this one.
stock lenses, go to stock, yep.
Yep.
What options do we have? In a +5 for a child, we want it to be a bit more impact resistant. We don't want it to look thick and ugly for the first pair of glasses, and +5 is going to be pretty high. What are we going to look for?
Back here, what did that say?
It's a +6.
So we
+6.
So we found an option.
Yeah.
+6 is your lowest eye.
+6 is the highest power.
Sorry,
highest
but
power.
higher than the.
And so with that,
five.
what index was that in first of all?
That's in the 1.5.
Okay, so 1.5. Now, is that going to look particularly pretty in a kid's frame at a +5? And again, is that a more impact-resistant material for a child? Are we going to use
Durable and reliable.
durable and
Good
reliable?
optical properties, or standard optical material.
Yeah, but is there any impact resistance featured in that? Look at the description. It didn't say anything about extra impact resistance.
No, it didn't.
We've got a child who's going to wear them
Hang on,
all
we've
the
got a
time.
1.56.
Slightly thinner profile, lighter, thinner, and mildly more impact resistant.
Right, so we can go to that. Is
Yeah.
that available in a +5?
It's
Yep,
+6.
Plus goes up to
-6
+6?
Yeah.
Okay, so we could find something available in that.
Yeah.
We'll get into frame size and how that actually deals with the thickness of the lens, but we say, okay, we can actually find something for that to cut out with.
2 sil.
But then we went, oh no, we wanted a little bit more than mildly impact resistant. We're going to go a bit, we want moderately impact resistant or superior impact resistance. So what's the next material up is